Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and on this channel we cover all things beauty, but more than anything fragrance content. And I'm not feeling too great today, so please bear with me on that. I know I sound a little congested, I definitely am, but the show must go on. It's been about a week, probably over a week at this point, so I needed to come back and talk about fragrances. You guys know that brings me so much joy. So today we are going to be reviewing the new Clementine Dream Perfume from the 7 Virtues. This was kindly sent to me from the brand. I do enjoy the presentation of their fragrances. I think they're simple, but they're beautiful. They do just enough. They look really nice. In my collection at this point, I have 6 of them, and 2 of them have been sent to me. So I want to thank not only the brand for sending this over, but also you guys for your continuous support. That's the whole reason I even get PR in the first place. So this fragrance had me intrigued, and even if they wouldn't have sent this to me, I would have purchased it on my own because I was assuming this was going to be kind of like a citrusy orange creamsicle fragrance, or like a sweet vanilla bright creamy citrus experience from the fragrance. That's what I had imagined. First of all, I do want to talk about the price of this fragrance. So for the 1.7 fluid ounce, that is the full bottle, this does retail for $94, which I think is a fair price point, especially for being sold at Sephora. The travel is $32. The fragrance family is fresh. Scent type is fresh citrus and fruits, and the key notes are fruity cassis, clementine, and vanilla. And so this one, the full notes, there's top notes of clementine and blackcurrant, mid note of magnolia, and base notes of vanilla, and also that black amber. So for me, this one does open up. Yes, you do get like the juicy, fruity, sweet aspects of the fragrance, but you're also getting that orange zest. Like, it's very zesty, very punchy, a little sharp. Definitely the type of citrus zesty opening that for me, it's very fresh, very awakening for sure, but there's something to it that at times does make me sneeze. Almost kind of this zesty, slightly spicy, fruity citrus opening that it's a lot. It's very intense right away, and you can tell there is that clementine, which I really enjoy. I love clementines, I truly do. I love cuties, and I enjoy this, I have to say, way more than, and I hate to put fragrances side by side like that against each other, but I do not love Fleur's Tangerine Boy. I find that that one is definitely more of like a citrusy, orangey, soapy fragrance. This one doesn't feel soapy to me, which I really love. This one, I do get the juicy, the fruity, very, very intensely citrus in the opening. As it dries down though, I love the fact that it gets more soft. I get more of like this powdery vanilla coming through. So like the florals in here are not too intense. I find that everything is really beautifully balanced on the dry down, with the citrus being the thing I smell the most, but also a really beautiful, soft, powdery, delicious vanilla coming through. It's not super gourmand, but it does kind of give you that vibe of like a creamsicle in a more kind of fresh, musky way, in a softer way. It's not so creamy, it's more powdery, soft vanilla with a really beautiful, bright, happy citrus. The fragrance is really pretty. Definitely a very soft fragrance. After about an hour even of wear, I feel like this does become more of a skin scent, and I have to say at that 2 to 3 hour mark, I reapply it because it is just so faint on my skin. My biggest gripe with this fragrance has to be the longevity, and it's funny because, I mean, let me know if you guys agree, but on Sephora it says right here, finally, a clean citrus that lasts. For me, it doesn't. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Because I really love the dry down of the fragrance. The opening, I mean, I love that too, but I feel as though when the vanilla comes through, the florals come out, kind of elevating the fragrance a little bit more, and you do get some of that warmth, that black amber. This is really beautiful, I would say, because of that warm, bright citrus vibe that I get from this. I do think this would be beautiful for the spring, gorgeous for the summer, and you know, I think it would also pair beautifully with the amber vanilla fragrance. I think that these two would work wonders because I also get something quite musky in the dry down of Clementine Dream as well, like some musk, some vanilla. Like, it's really pretty, but I love that it doesn't go too like soapy like something like Fleur's Tangerine Boy, which for me, I just didn't find that fragrance to be that pleasant. I mean, maybe I could revisit it, but for me, I do think, of course, Clementines are sweeter, and I do get a good bit of sweetness coming through with this, and I love the way that plays with that more kind of soft, powdery vanilla. So I do really enjoy this fragrance. I think it would also layer really nicely with the Coconut Sun, which already does have some citrus in this. I think that these two paired together would be just magnificent for the spring and summer. I also think the Candied Lychee, which again has some citrus in it, very bright, very pretty girl fragrance. I think these two would go great together. Then of course, if I do want to amp up the vanilla, I could go in with the Vanilla Woods, but something tells me that this one might take over the scent combination because for me it is stronger. But I mean, that would be a really nice combo. I do like the Clementine Dream. I actually love how bright, happy, and like I said before, energizing this fragrance is. It's just that, I mean, on the dry down, I love that it's more balanced. I feel like it's not as zesty, it's not as strong and intense, but I do think that, you know, it's not the longest lasting, and for $94 I would definitely want some more longevity. Maybe it's my skin. Even on clothing I'm struggling, and typically with my clothes, that's when I can get the best longevity. Of course, it just retains that scent better, but for me, even on the clothing, it's like, dang, I really want to smell this so much more than I do, so much longer. So if you guys have smelled this, if you're getting decent longevity, please let me know in the comments down below. I could have got a bad batch, or that could just be the nature of the fragrance. Like I said before, as I continue collecting, I don't need every fragrance to be super strong, super bold beast mode, but I would at least like it to have pretty decent longevity, especially when we do get into almost the $100 price range. So yeah, gorgeous powdery vanilla, sweet amber on the dry down with a delicious bite of clementine and a really nice elevating magnolia. I don't smell this and think floral, but I think it is just making the fragrance more wearable, well balanced, more feminine. In the opening, I would say this is really unisex, but as it dries down more and more, I start to get that powdery vanilla peeking through. I do think that this feels more feminine on the dry down, at least for me. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this. I don't have many citrusy, orangey fragrances in my collection that I really truly enjoy, but I think that this is a really good one. I can't wait to keep on wearing this. Hopefully, as it does get warmer, I do get better performance from this. So I would say if you are looking to get this fragrance, I would recommend to definitely start with the travel. I'll link everything down below, just because, I mean, hopefully you get better performance with the fragrance. But for right now, I'm not getting the best, but I do love the fragrance scent profile. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and I will see you guys in the next one, besties. Bye!